And we are... So that right there was Patient Zero, I Know a Safe Place, and Rotting Meat Wagon off of the Oregon Trail soundtrack by Ben Crossbones. And I have returned with more tea, different tea. Also, a little bit of the old whiskey. Nice. Anyway, so we are indeed going to carry on with another PS1 game. It does remind me I should actually take the Legend Room disc out of the system if I'm going to be doing that. I really hope that it is just a simple matter of putting in disc 2 and just loading that save file. When I pick it up again, I guess we'll see, won't we? In any case, we are not going to be doing any more of that right now. We are going to be playing instead, as you can probably see from the game category and title that I have changed, Grand Theft Auto. And it's not going to be any of the ones most people think of, because you think retro, you think Grand Theft Auto, you're probably thinking 3, Vice City, San Andreas maybe. Much as I am loath to admit it, even Grand Theft Auto 4 can classify as retro now. Probably, because that came out in the mid-2000s. I mean, hell, Grand Theft Auto 5 almost counts for that, because that was released almost 15 years ago now, if you can believe it. But, no, we're talking about the very first Grand Theft Auto. And, here it is, right here. This, of course, is one of the PlayStation Hits ones. Let's see if I can get that close enough so you can get a decent look at it. Yeah. This is an actual, I think this is an actual shot of New York City that they composited together. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to speak to that. But, another thing I love about this too is it goes to show how late this particular version of GTA 1 was released. They have an ad for Grand Theft Auto 3 on the back of the booklet. Grand Theft Auto 3, coming this fall for PlayStation 2 computer entertainment system. Steal any car, drive anywhere in a complete 3D city. Know your enemy, seek revenge, stay out of trouble any way you can. The picture they have for that is Claude walking away from an exploding car with a rocket launcher, so, you know. But yes, this is the original Grand Theft Auto. Now, it's not the original because this was originally released for MS-DOS and Windows, I believe, was the first version of the game. So as I always do, let's do a little preamble about this kind of thing. Some of this information I have half remembered. Some of it I'm going to have to look up. So the basic rundown that you can certainly get on Wikipedia if you wish, but here it is. It is a game that was developed by DMA Design, and it was published by BMG Interactive. It's, of course, the first game of the Grand Theft Auto series, and it was released in November 1997 for MS-DOS and Windows. In December 1997 for the PlayStation, so it actually was a fairly short lead time from the PC version to the PS1 version. It was released October... I did not know this existed, but there is a port of this game for the Game Boy Color that was released in 1999. I have to look that up. I need to see if I can find that. At least some version of it I could see or play. Because I never knew this was ported to the Game Boy, of all things. Game's narrative follows a criminal who climbs in status within the criminal underworld across 3 fictional cities inspired by real locations. Gameplay is presented from a top-down perspective. Grand Theft Auto as we know it now didn't really hit its stride until GTA 3. Takes place in an open-world environment where the player must gather several points ranging in the millions to progress through the game's chapters. Points are gathered by completing various missions throughout each city, although the player can also gather points through other means. Now, this leads into something I'm going to say right now. I don't know if I'm actually going to finish this game. Because I'm fairly certain that even though this is a reissue of it for the greatest hits, I do believe we owned this copy. Probably got this sometime in the early 2000s. It would have been, we would have gotten Grand Theft Auto 3 first, and then we got this. So this has probably been in my possession to some degree or another since maybe 2003, 2004, I think, is how long I've had this. Hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream. You missed one harrowing fight in Legend of Dragoon, I'll put it that way. But we finished the first disc, and now we're going to move on to some Grand Theft Auto. Hopefully your supper was good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had this since 2003 or 4, because I think we had GTA 3 first, and then we found this and got it. I have only very briefly played this game. And I remember it being brutally difficult and obtuse. So, you know. Because they say that you have to rack up millions of points to, you know, get through the various areas. Because you need X amount... There's 3 cities you go to? I think it's 3. And you can't leave one to go to the other until you rack up enough points. It's essentially money. You have to gain X amount of money and then you move. It can be brutally difficult to do that, because one thing about this game that I don't think even the next game in the series, GTA 2, didn't do. You fail a mission in Grand Theft Auto, it's failed. You can't redo it. You have to restart the whole level if you want to redo it. And that's the other thing. It also has continues. I think you have 5 lives, and if you lose all 5 of them, lose all your progress, you have to restart the level. I don't think you can save unless you go between cities. At the very least, that was the way it was in the PC version. In the PS1 version, you might be able to save it otherwise, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get into that and see. I'm half remembering a lot of this backstory for Grand Theft Auto, but I think it's relatively accurate. I think originally DMA Designs, who, before this, they were best known for Lemmings. You know, the game where you have to get all these weird little green-haired dudes alive from point A to point B, so Lemmings was before Grand Theft Auto. Also, despite the fact their logo's on the bottom there, this actually didn't have anything to do with Rockstar Games when it was first released. Rockstar is a subdivision of Take-Two, and they published this, I think, for most systems. Even though GTA is synonymous now with Rockstar, DMA Designs was their own thing, and Rockstar / Take-Two published it. I think it might have been just before GTA 3 came out that Rockstar bought DMA Designs and turned them into Rockstar North. I'm pretty sure that's how that went. Not sure. The other thing is DMA Designs started this off. I think they were frigging around. They wanted to make a game where a dinosaur was stomping around a city because they had recently watched The Lost World, you know, that Jurassic Park movie where a T-Rex ends up in New York City. I think that's the one. But that didn't really go anywhere. Then they were making a game called Race and Chase, which had 2 sides of the game, from what I can tell. So what it was is you played as either... You played as a cop or you played as a criminal, and you just had to race and chase each other. Oh, was that Rolls? That was an underrated movie, and it was San Diego the T-Rex went to, not New York City? Yes. I think I'm confusing it with the really bad Godzilla movie that came out in 2000 or so. Because that was in New York City. Okay. It's been a long time since I've watched it, and honestly, I should watch it again. I haven't watched any of the Jurassic Park movies in a while. Anyway, back to my point. Race and Chase. They were making a game called Race and Chase where you could either play as a cop and or play as a... You like the Matthew Broderick Godzilla? I don't know. The thing I like about it is the fact that the director really hated Siskel and Ebert and put them in the movie and made them look like asses. Because I think he modeled the mayor and his secretary after them. Anyway, once again, I'm diverging. Race and Chase. So they were making a game called Race and Chase, which was a top-down racing game where you could play as either cops or criminals. And they just decided that the cop side of things wasn't any fun. But the criminal side of things was, because for whatever reason, they frigged up the the AI for the cops so that they were insanely aggressive, and they thought that was entertaining. So then they turned it into Grand Theft Auto. They really hyped up that side of things. And apparently what they did is, even back when they started this, the very first game in the series, and they were riding on the coattails of the controversy of games like Doom and Mortal Kombat, they were like, you know, this is a game where you play as a criminal. You get points for running over pedestrians and stealing cars and blowing shit up. Let's lean into it. So they hired this guy. Because the other thing you have to remember is that the people who make the Grand Theft Auto series, or especially back in the early days, these folks are British. So even though it's like this huge pastiche of America, Americans didn't make this game. So what they did was they took this guy. He was apparently an infamous tabloid journalist in Britain, and I mean, they've got some real infamous tabloid journalists in England. Max Clifford, I think his name was. I looked up a little bit about this man. He was a massive piece of shit. Apparently. He can't talk shit about me about saying that, because I am, you know, just some wee little man, and also he's dead. But anyway, so apparently this dude was a massive piece of shit, and they hired him to do publicity for this game, specifically because they knew he was controversial, and he was going to play up the controversy of the shit you can do in this game. So then all the moral guardians got in a big uproar over it. They didn't do anything but talk about how terrible this game was, morally speaking, which of course piqued people's interest. And then this thing sold like hotcakes. So even back then, they knew what they were getting into with this. So I just found that interesting. So there's a couple of things I remember about this game. Number one, it's very difficult to actually get all the points you need. The other one is, I don't think you have an in-game map. I don't think you do anyway, so you really do actually need to memorize how to get from place to place, and some of the cities are pretty labyrinthine. And, the game comes with a map. So that's the map for Vice City. That's the map for San Andreas. That's Liberty City. San Andreas. And that's the map for Liberty City. Oh, also I love the old logo for DMA Designs. It's just a little fella made out of the letters. Do you see that there? I don't think that's going to focus right. Look at him. Anyway. So anyway, I've rambled about the game enough. Let's actually put it in and see how it goes, shall we? I may only be playing this for like half an hour. I'm also now noticing the back of this disc is somewhat scratched, so hopefully it's going to work. Because I haven't played this in a long time. Okay, maybe that'll work. Let's see, shall we? Oh, we get the PlayStation logo, that's good. That's a good sign. Did I just hype the game up and discover that I can't play it? Whoops. I should have tested this before I started streaming, you know? I can access my memory card. You want to look at my save files? See, the funny thing is, the Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy VII save files, I don't think they're mine. That one's definitely not mine. Who's Bob? Anyway, I think I may have hyped this up. And I can't actually play it. Let's try it again, shall we? Let's try this again. I know this worked. I know this worked ages ago, but I haven't put this in any sort of system, I'd say, in at least 15 years. Though maybe this is the whole thing. Maybe this is just a ruse. I hyped it up, and I was like, haha, joke's on you, you don't get to see it. The game is so difficult, it won't even let you play it. I hope you really like looking at the load screen for the PlayStation, because I think we're going to be seeing it a lot. Wait a minute. We didn't get this screen last time, did we? Is it? It is! We did it! Time's charm, I guess. I guess that's the third time. I can't remember. Where there's a will, there's a way. Ah yes, we killed the DMA guy. All these logos. I do like looking at all the logos that pop up at the beginning of games like this from back in the day, because you're like, how many of them even exist anymore? I mean, DMA does, technically, but they're not the same. I do like this. This is essentially the Grand Theft Auto theme song. I think it only shows up twice. It only shows up in the first game, and it shows up in GTA 3. But I think most of the music that you hear on the radios in the first game were actually done in-house. Okay, what's happening? I didn't press anything. Okay, this is just a demo. But what if I just wanted to listen to the tunes, man?
Music for your pleasure.
Game. Travis Scores. Bubba. Well, actually, no. His name is not Travis Scores. It's his scores. He's just a guy called Travis. Travis, Bubba, Troy, and Kivlov. The other funny thing is the PS1... now, it doesn't really matter what character you play as, because they all pretty much play the same. But the PC version of Grand Theft Auto has 8 playable characters, not 4. And the funny thing about that is, half of them are women, half of them are men. But they just have the men in this version. So, no, GTA 6 is not actually the first game of the series that has a female protagonist. This game was. Not that it matters, because all the protagonists are interchangeable in this game. But anyway, let's be Bubba. It occurs to me maybe I should have looked at the controls before I started this, but let's go in blind. This is still probably in the era where you don't have in-game tutorials, so it's going to be fun. Answer the South Park phones to get jobs. Keep your eyes open for opportunities. Remember, you mess up, we mess you up. Oh. Okay, so the analog stick doesn't work. The game has tank controls, believe it or not. So I have to turn my character with the directional pad. I have to turn my character with the directional pad and then press X to move forward, whether I'm in a car or on foot. Okay, that's the brake. R2's the horn. Triangle is back up, believe it or not. I have a pistol! Hooray! I need 2 yellow cabs for a bank job. Bring them to the docks in New Guernsey. Okay. That's a school bus. That's a limo. That's a cab, but it's too fast. I like how I can just punch people. Probably better off getting in my car. Howdy, friend. Weirdly enough, the radio chatter there at the beginning is mildly burned into my brain. Because as soon as I heard that, I remembered how the rest of it went. What's your job at Pizza Shed back? Call me, Chad. never did play a lot of this game, I do have a weird amount of nostalgia for the soundtrack. God knows why. My wife's silver bulldogs in South Telebug. Find out what the bitch is up to. Okay. I feel like I probably need to start a crane, drive under it, and then get out of the vehicle when prompted. Most vehicles can be dumped for cash. So is this where I need to put the cat? Don't drive into the water. Because in the tradition of Grand Theft Auto, you cannot swim. Take the gun out in case I need it. Combat is also notoriously finicky in this game. You have a much larger hitbox. You have a much larger hitbox than your enemies do. Do it. Oops. I feel like randomly shooting at people is not a good idea. Keep running around until we find a cab, I guess.
Piece of shit!
Piece of shit! If I remember correctly, back when this was released, the game's graphics and overall gameplay were very heavily criticized, but the sound design was very heavily praised, apparently. Also, I haven't come across a situation wherein it's a problem yet, but I do think that you can run red lights and the cops will come after you. I guess we'll see, won't we? Gotta keep moving, man. Answer the phone in Northwest New Guernsey.
Screw you, asshole!
I also like how I can just keep running and swinging. Oh shit, I was on a time limit. Get to the phone! Get to the phone! My brother knows I'm banging his wife. Waste the son of a bitch before he finds me. What? Can't stop now, gotta end a cuckolding with a killing. Also, how do I know who your brother is? Who are you, even? Who am I talking to? Who's giving me these jobs? Needless to say, the first game was pretty light on story. Whoops. Southwest Hack and Slash. Yay! Murder! Hey, I owe you one, man. Good job. Get your ass back to the phones of the park for more jobs. Wait, the car! Where's the car? Oh crap. These gang members are armed and backup's always in the area. Keep your eyes open. Busted! At the very least, it's pretty easy to get other pistols. I gotta be careful about running those reds, especially if there's a cop nearby. Yeah, there truly is something very nostalgic about a game like this, isn't there? Oops. Even if you can get mildly a bit of motion sickness with the way the camera zooms in and out all the time.
Radio. Music for your pleasure.
I need to look at the map. Am I City? I think I'm in Liberty City, right? Yes, I am.
Menfolk found their women scary, 'cause they were so big and hairy.
That's a hell of a song. Okay, this is the bridge up in Schleckberg, meaning I have to... Let's go this way.
The Network Chart Show with Eddie Simmons, Thursday at 4.
68 to Dead Fly, 89 FM, Head Radio.
Oh, machine gun. Awesome. Sorry, man. The other thing about this game is you are a one hit point wonder. You can very easily die. If you get body armor, it allows you 3 shots. But then after that, you're dead. I legitimately don't know where I'm going. That's what I get for not paying attention. Maybe I gotta go back to South Park. I think I gotta go back to South Park. Oh, that's a pain spray. Oops. All these highways can be death traps. Especially if the cops are chasing you. Because they're insanely aggressive, and if they hit you hard enough, you just automatically explode. New police chief wants a bigger cut. Bobby wants him dead. Use the truck in South Nixon Island. Who's Bobby? Bobby. Take it easy with vehicles packed with explosives. Too many bumps and they blow. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I remember this. I remember this, and I remember that I hate it. Speaking of the N64, as we were at the very beginning of this stream, it does kind of remind me of Blast Corps. Head to South No Law Precinct. The bomb will arm when you get there. Okay. Don't like that. On my way, I'm packed to the gunnels with bombs. Yeah, that's a wall. Take it easy. Don't rear-end a convertible when I'm not looking. Do rear-end a taxi when I'm not looking. Stop that! I also find it funny that sometimes it takes a while for the traffic to start going again when you hit them. Oh, come on! How have I not blown up yet? Southwest No Law. Is this it? Making make it, get over to Southeast Hack and Slash. Tommy's waiting for you. Man, I just got out of the hospital. Tommy! Heard what you did, friend. Nice work. Here's your cut. It's all there. Shit, that's Sanae's lawyer. Follow him. He meets with his men. Kill them all. Okay. Best way to wipe out a gang is to use an automatic weapon. Be quick. Okay. Good thing I just found one. He's in the limo. I lost him. He was in the limo. He was in the limo. Oh, can't do that one again.
Well, it was back in 1849 in the Springfield Golden Nugget Mine. And the great grandma Dolores saved the day. When she brought the shaft and saved the knives, the blood of Springfield rise with all my grandpa's boys running away. The men folk found their women scary, 'cause they were so big and hairy. They thought of dynamite and save them men.
I wonder how often I'm going to hear that line.
Chaplin's cotton, he was in the boat.
They found their women scary because they were so big and hairy. Watch your page if the boss uses real information about other jobs. Got a new job for you if you want, otherwise get the hell out of my car, asshole. Two guys tore up the cat house in South Island City, started on the girls too, real messy. Bubby wants them screwed. Alright. Oh, this car is too fast. Damn it. The other thing is, much unlike later games in the series, apparently you don't get much indication that your car is about to blow up. It drives a little slower and kind of makes a funny noise, and that's about it. And then suddenly, boom. It doesn't really show any damage. Doesn't start smoking. I can't even remember where he told me to go. This cop car. Let's not ram into the back of the cop car. Damn it. Damn it. Someone of us called the cops. Get over to Seymour Reamers at Rockland Docks. Okay.
1024 in South Island City.
See ya. Otherwise, guy. Leave the car and split before I call the cops. Get your ass back to the phones, dude. I love that I think that cop accidentally ran himself over. They won't let me steal the cop car. It's just a boost that lets me run fast.
You're listening to Head Radio.
Coming up next, the news and travel reports.
Well, this is still a harrowing experience, but I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. Something parked in front of a strip club in Northwest Park. Fetch. Okay. Crazy Jimmy's dumped a car in Northeast Park. Find it before the cops do, or die. Was supposed to your goal, but don't rely on navigation. You don't say. Bring the car to Deli's in West Park. Move it. We got some fresh donuts here. Sounds good to me. Whoops. And the cops are on me now because I ran somebody over. Perfect. Ian! Jimmy needs a driver. Talk to him on the phone at Southwest Park subway. Okay. Unfortunately, the cops are still on me. Sure to open for attempting to drive into the building. Gotcha. I'm trying to do it. There's a cab with fake plates in Southeast Island City. Pick it up, then pick me up outside the bank in South Park. Okay. Unfortunately, the cops are still after me, but sure. Okay, do I... Let's look at the map. Because I got a good idea where I am in the city at the moment. Yeah, so there's the park. Maybe I don't know where I am. Go down next to the, somewhere in Island City. I'll actually find hand spray. I think I'm actually close to one. Except it's not down here. Not on time limit. Probably am. Ah! Ow.
We've got a 1028 East Island City.
It's the damn auto repair shop. Okay, there's a bridge there. Too far south. Actually, no, that's a bomb shop. Okay, so if I go straight across from here, I should be able to find one. Plus, those guys I ran over. He did it. He said the line. He said the title. Is this it? It's not it. Where is it? I know there's one here somewhere. I'm better off not even bothering. Probably come across the thing when I'm not looking for it. Pickups made, the cops will be all over you like a rash. You were warned. Well, there's no sense in losing my wand level anyway. Time for shit to get real. So I went the wrong way. I feel like that car is probably involved in a mission. Judging by that alarm, I think I just drove by the bank.
Head raid. Music for your pleasure.
Get around. This way, I guess. He's got a sticky love nest in South Island Heights. Sticky love nest? In sticky love nest, what does that mean?
We've got a 1014 South Park.
The Network Chart Show with Eddie Simmons, Thursday at 4.
Dead Fly, 89 FM.
I got a jail-free card. That's probably going to come in handy. And let me in, 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 let me in. Hot damn. I'm in for some coffee, huh? Stealing a bus. That's not going to be the best car for the job. My thing is, I don't know how much money I need to get out of Liberty City. Asshole. Whee! hey, that car's still here. I do love that things seem to be persistent in this game. Angel's wasted one of our guys and split with the shit. Bubby wants it back. It's amazing how many of these lines I actually remember, though, because I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's all well and good that you want me to get these guys. Where are they? Can you tell me that? I mean, yes, I've got the helpful, omnipresent arrow pointing me where to go, but that doesn't really help me beyond the regular, I guess. Oops.
You're listening to Head Radio. The network show with Eddie Simmons.
Okay, so clearly I can't drive through the river. Car's not built for that. This is helpful tip, tell me. Drive into a bomb shop, fit timer on bomb vehicle, the attack key arms the bomb. Remember, stand well back. Okay, here we go. Now I'm getting somewhere. I think. Ah! Not if I ram into a school bus. Leaving this shit on my machine, Sarah. It's leaving this shit on my machine, Sarah! Oh, why I thought... Steal the bike, be prepared for a fast getaway. The angels will be pissed. Not if I kill them first!
We got a 1024 in South Texas. We got a 1024 in South Peck and Flash.
Shit's in the bike's gas tank. Take it to Diego's in Northeast Hack-and-Slash. Okay. Let's avoid the police! This incredibly finicky motorcycle. Ah! Hello, Mr. Policeman. Hooray! Shit's bent Tony Dios. He wants it back. Answer the phone on North Fort Law. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have to do very quickly, so...
You're listening to Head Radio.
Coming up next, the news and travel reports.
Dun dun! This doesn't sound like a news and travel report. Yes, I know. What time limits in this game? Hey, Bubby's baby! Dump the shit in the park in Southeast Hack-and-Slash. I was just up there! Wasn't I? Wait, what? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Barely! Tony's on his way. Make sure he makes the pickup. Barely made it. Holy shit. Okay. Did you do it? Good job. Tony sends his regards. Fat shit lift a meatball hero for you, too. There's a bus parked near the station, northeast Fort Law. Vehicles filled with bombs will blow if they get too badly damaged or they drop below a certain... Oh, yes, I remember this one. This mission, I believe, is a reference to the classic Keanu Reeves movie Speed. I don't think I've ever actually finished this. Get ready to watch me blow up for the second time tonight. Wait, target score is what, 1 million? 1 million. Okay, I'm a little bit better than halfway there. All on my bus, asshole. It's a trap. Sinea's rigged the bitch to blow if it drops under 50 kilometers. Keep going until we figure something. Did that hurt? Hope so. Drive like my grandma, and she's been dead for years. Motherfucker, I didn't... Well, let's drive around until we find suspicious parked vehicles, I guess. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to end up actually playing all the way through this. Another way I can build up the money I need is just by causing havoc. You get a little bit of cash for killing people, stealing vehicles, destroying vehicles, I think. I don't like this vehicle. Drives like shit. I suppose I can also just drop vehicles off at the cranes to sell them. It's a random cop car. Can I get in? No. No, I cannot. Okay. It's a weird noise. Yeah, so now I basically just need to drive around until I find a mission. Or I can just say with the hell with it and cause as much havoc as humanly possible. Some buildings conceal courtyard areas. Check them out for a few fab surprises. You know, in case you needed to know they were British. Fab surprises in here. Phone? A random payphone? See if I can steal something that's better than that repair van. I got a school bus. No, let's take the taxi. Taxis aren't bad. Oh. Yeah, that actually caused me to lose money, so that was kind of stupid. Oh, I also gained some money for blowing up the car. Not enough to recoup the loss, I don't think, but... That's just dandy. I mean, if I wanted to, I can just keep stealing cars and bringing it to him. That might be what I do, just to see if I can get past this. Oddly boring, but does the job. This thing might give me some cash. It's not bad. Though the reality is I should actually just drive around to see if I can find the other missions. I'll get a lot more money for doing them. That said, I don't have too much more time to play, so... let's sell one more car. I mean, really, it's the safest way for me to do this, but... does it tell me on the map where I can find this place again in case I want to come back? It does not. Oh, it does. There's actually a couple of places I can do this, so that's fun. Alright, let's drive over to the eastern side of the map. I think there might be a car or two there I can get into. Probably wouldn't hurt to explore some of the side roads and such as well, I guess. Like, for example, what's down here? The answer is nothing.
Head Radio. Music for your pleasure.
The Network Chart Show.
Essay. The locations of respray shops are essential for confusing cops. Oops.
The Network Chart Show with Eddie Simmons, Thursday at 4.
68.2 Deadfly, 89 FM, Head Radio.
Oh yeah, the bus. The site of my failure. I feel like if I would have actually succeeded in that, I would have really been pretty close to my goal. But alas, it was not meant to be. I love how there's just random cop cars around now. These places they're left, I guess. I did get a little money for causing a fender bender. The car's getting kind of fucked, so let's get a new one. Bounce back like without. I do like how you get a little bit of money just for being, you know, just doing random asshole stuff. It's a nice sports car. It's Fort Law. Okay. Where's West Fort Law then? Didn't mean to get out of the car. Better off going this way, I think. I'm probably not going to spend too much more time with this, it's getting late. But I do want to see what the deal is. I'm going to go see what the deal is with this sports car. And then after that, I think I'm actually going to track down one of the spots I can sell cars at the docks. And then I'm just going to sell enough cars. I think that's legitimately what I'm going to do. For life, that's handy, seeing so I've already lost 2. I shouldn't be looking at the map while I'm driving like this. Last night was incredible. Call me, Lara. Good to know. Hey, another extra life. Ah! Can get rammed. Okay, I'm in hack and slash now, which means I need to go south. Far enough to the east. Okay, so I thought he said it was under the train tracks in West Fort Law. So, I don't know. These are the train tracks. Let's just follow the train tracks. Thought it was west. I'm going the wrong way, obviously. Hey, look, there's the bus. Okay, now I'm in hack and slash. It's entirely possible the information he's given me is bullshit. Yeah, I think I was just looking in the wrong place. I don't see it. Anyway. Closest spot is New Guernsey, so I'm gonna have to go all the way to the west and go south to find, I'm assuming the police bribes are useless, because I'm picking them up and not... Actually, don't actually have them on the level. I need to get another car soon. Hey, there's a taxi cab. They're always good. Let's not ram the police car. Taxi's fine, I can ram a taxi. I think this is exactly where I was too before. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, as boring as this is, let's just see, because I want to actually finish an area. Oh yeah, I need to get different types of cars. See if we can find them something good. I think the bus is probably too big. We don't have any of these. Go for the jugular. It's gonna hurt its resale value. I gotta do a lot of these if I'm gonna get a million, though. I don't know if this is even worth it. I might not even bother. Guess we'll try it, though, all the same. I can at least get up to, like, I don't know, 800? I don't think I'm gonna be able to, though. I wish I could remember where that other car was. There's at least one I know of that...
Oh, darling, you buried my Dolores, my sweet little golden Nova.
That would be... I think I might just go on a page. See how far that gets me, and then that might be it for... Because I don't think I'm going to be able to have the patience to just sell cars to this man. Slow. It's not excruciatingly slow. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
You're listening to Head Radio.
It's taken a while. Said I'll just wait until I get 800 grand on a rampage and see if that racks up points. Who knows? Most boring way this game. Alright, we're at 800 grand. You know what that means? Time to go nuts. Got a get out of jail free key, so. Okay, maybe I'll sell him one more car. I don't think I've sold him one of these yet. Hopefully they'll give me some nice coin. 8 grand's not bad. I'm actually pretty close. Fuck it. I think I might just do it. I might just... At the very least, I'm going to sell him enough cars that I get to, like, 950. And then I'll just lose my shit. Pretty sure I can't give him anything as big as a limo, so I think I'll pass there. See, I'll be there in no time at all. No time at all. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to punch the gun.
Proceed to 1028 and West New Jersey.
Honestly, I've stolen enough cars, the cops are now after me.
What the fuck? 1028 and West New Jersey.
Yeah, big deal to me. And if I'm at Brockman, I'm actually pretty close to... Yep, I am pretty close to another one. So let's just sell a few more cars and, there you go. Some groovy tunes. Bonus points, you call them. Me, it's my bread and butter. this one's not as close to a road, so it's going to be a bit more... It's actually a lot more money than I expected I was going to get for that, you know?
Network Show with Eddie Simmons.
He's a champ.
Yeah, let's let's work it up to like 950 or maybe a bit more. And then we'll just cause as much havoc as I possibly can, because you get money from doing that too. Oh, interesting vehicle. Out of service, try another crate. You motherfucker! Is it because the car is stuck? Closest one is that one. Do so. Maybe now's a good time to just go on a rampage. So fast. Not a fan. It's probably able to get a decent amount of cash for this thing too. Hooray! I did it! Dawson, these guys wants to talk to you. Go to the alley behind the strip club in Northwest Park now. Alright. All I had to do was find a kill frenzy and, shoot a bus, apparently, without actually hurting anybody. Works for me. Get you that cab. That cab was part of a mission. Oh well, I don't need to do it now anyway. Hey man.
Hey, Aruzo. I got a warning for you from Bald Man Sonetti. Cross him again, I'll stick a gun up your ass and blow your f***ing eyeballs out. Capiche?
That's a hell of a voice. That's a hell of a thing to say. Yeah, you're... Stunts and bumps, 14. Hit and runs, 9. Hijacking, 0. Carjacking, 32. Firearms offenses, 37. Murder, 1. 5. Bank jobs, 1. Passed 4 missions out of 10. Found 1 secret out of 7. Empty, not GTA. Okay, well, I did it. I somehow managed to get past 1. Go me. Anyway, that's gonna have to do for tonight. I didn't even think I was going to be able to get that far with it. Am I going to carry on with GTA in the future? I have no idea. It's entertaining, but it's really hard to make progress in it. I can't recall if the second game was any better about that than this one was, because I've never actually played the second one, though I do now own it, so it's something for later. Anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks to join me again next time, but until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and hope you have a great night. So long for now.